Okay, everybody, I'm going to teach you how to draw eyes today, kind of realistic eyes. Now, I'm going to be using a clipboard, and this is kind of like a regular clipboard, but it makes dents in the paper with this little clip. So I am not going to use that. I'm going to be using this butterfly clipboard, and this doesn't make dents in the paper. Now, if you have a notebook or something, that's fine too, if that's all you have. This is just common Office Depot paper. It's just copy paper. It's just very common. It's good for drawing. This paper is a sketchbook by Strathmore, and it's also very good for drawing. Any sketch pad, drawing sketch pad will do for drawing eyes, lips, noses, and we'll discuss what kind of paper to use for different things later on in the future. Alright guys, today we're going to be drawing an eye, and I'm going to teach you how to make an eye to create a human eye. And basically you're going to start off with a pencil, and I want everybody to have a pencil. You don't need a marker, you don't need a pen. Actually, you could probably get a pen if if you want, but I'm going to use a pencil. It's just a lot easier for me. So I'm going to start off with kind of like it's almost like a football shape, but a little bit more pointy on the end. And the next step after I make that shape is I'm going to make the eyelid. Now the eyelid is going to go up, kind of across. Okay, so that's the eyelid. You don't want to make the eyeball first because it's just going to look like you're surprised or shocked or something like that. It's not going to look natural. So I want you to make that eyelid first and foremost. Then what I usually do is I drop the eyeball down kind of like this, make almost like a half circle. You can kind of adjust it. It's not set in stone. You can kind of like shade in and make a little bit more or less. Now the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to do the light or the reflection inside the eye, and the reflection inside the eye is just like almost like another circle, like a dot. And that's just a reflection you'd see in anybody's eye. My next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the lower lid. So the lower lid can come down almost like this. It can look like they're squinting. This is kind of a relaxed eye. You can also make kind of lines in here, almost like wrinkles, things like that. But inside the iris, inside the main part of the eye, what I usually do is I make almost like a star, and it goes kind of like this. I go around here and I make it's almost like a half circle, a circle, and then another circle inside, and I kind of color that in. You can color it in like halfway if you want, or you can just shade it the way you want. If you're good at shading, you can go ahead and do this. If not, you can just color it all in. You can make it solid like I'm doing here. Now my next step, what I usually do is, and I'm going to add a little bit more over here and over here. I almost make it like a star, like I was saying before. I make just light little specks, kind of like you'd see in a regular eye. And you can just do like little shading, kind of like this, or you can make just lines coming out of it, just like that. Now, if you want to make the eye have eyelashes, of course, you can just do quick little slashes. They don't have to be complex. They're just quick little slashes. Now, some of the girls might want this and some of the guys might not. Boys and girls have eyelashes, but boys, you don't have to do the eyelash thing, and girls, you can if you want. What I want you to do basically is to practice the eye and to practice drawing eyes all around the whole paper. So make smaller eyes. Make the same size eyes. See, sometimes I do both of the eyelids first and then I do the eyeball right there. It's up to you. It's just how you work. And sometimes I just shade in the whole eye like this, like if somebody has darker eyes, okay? Everybody's eyes are different, so you can just kind of do a variety of things throughout on the whole page. Make different shapes of eyes. I mean, basically the shape is the same kind of. Some people's eyes are wider, some people's eyes are taller, set on the head, and just kind of like that. You do not have to do eyes that are pointing left or right. I just want you guys to practice eyes that are looking straight forward. Because at the end of the week, we're going to be doing a portrait. And the portrait is going to be a straightforward portrait. It's not going to be a side view. So that's basically how to draw eyes. And I'm going to end up drawing eyes on this whole page. That's what I want you to practice and do. All right, well, that's it.